Have you ever thought with which attitude you go into conversations, especially as a leader? Today, I would like to talk with you about the four life positions written by Thomas Harris. In the last episode, I've already been talking about the transactional analysis. And from the transactional analysis, several other different ideas came up. So one of these are those four positions according to Harris. The first one is the position, and I would call it an attitude. And that's the one, I'm okay, you're okay. It means that each of us has the same value. And it doesn't matter if somebody has a bigger car, bigger house, I don't know what. The worth of each human of us is the same. And if I, as a leader, start a conversation with this attitude, then it will be a very appreciative conversation. It's possible that we might differ in our points of views. If we really have both this attitude, I'm okay, you're okay, then there is a good way how to resolve this, how to find a common view of different aspects and how to find a good solution. The next position, according to Harris, is the one, I'm okay, you're not okay. That's what I experienced when I started working. I had the impression that my boss had the attitude or the position, I'm okay, because I've been working in this company for so many years and I really know what it's all about. And you've just finished your studies in business administration and you haven't got a clue what's going on in our company. So after 10 years, maybe you can talk with us on eye level. And those times, and maybe for some, it's still true, the offices were huge. And in those huge offices, my boss had a huge desk. And behind this desk, there was a very elegant leather chair. The chair that was in front of the desk looked slightly different, if you know what I mean. And when I am in this attitude that I know what it's about, and if I don't value the other person, then it will be really difficult to come to a common solution. And sometimes I ask myself if my bosses really wanted to do so. Sometimes I had the impression that they just wanted to pass on some work that they didn't want to do and I should do it, and just came back when I'd finished it. Times are changing, and in my opinion, it's really much more important as leader to have another attitude and to have another position while talking. It already starts in the morning. Do I appreciate myself? Can I greet myself in the morning with a smile, or am I very critical with me? The more content and peaceful I am with myself, the more content and peaceful and appreciative I will be with the people surrounding me, with the people working with me, working for me. And so the third attitude, it's the contrary of what I've just explained, is the life position. I'm not okay, you're okay. So sometimes I felt like this when I got a call from the secretary of my boss, please come to your boss immediately. And I thought, okay, what's gone wrong? What should I have done? Have I forgotten anything? What can the whole talk be about? And the good news is that there's always the possibility to change. So I can tell myself that, okay, the message that I got was only, please come and see your boss. And everything else, that's just my mind maybe going crazy and thinking about other situations. So in case that I feel like I'm not okay, and you see it on my posture now, I can always decide, okay, I'm a valuable human being, and I'm as valuable as my boss. And then I can walk into the office with even this attitude. And this already might change things. So the fourth position is, I'm not okay, you're not okay. And yeah, it happens. I think it happens to all of us. There are days when we get up and yeah, we get stuck in the traffic and other things happen. And then when we arrive in the office, we are not in the best mood. And so if this happened to both of the persons and we then have a meeting, it's possible that, for example, when I'm the employee and I come to the office of my boss, that he already shouts at me, so what you've done over there, it's incredible. It's just bullshit. Can you imagine how I react? I get angry as well. So if you explain it as bad as you did, nothing can go out that's really helpful. And then we are having no longer a discussion. It's very probable that we are having a conflict. Conflicts are not the problem. The thing is how we react in this conflict. And so if you ever realize that you have a situation like this with this life posture, I'm not okay, you're not okay, sometimes it's better to really postpone the conversation, to say, okay, I have the impression that today it won't us lead anywhere. And then to set up a new appointment to continue this talk. My experience really is when I start talks in this attitude, I'm okay, you're okay, this opens really space for possibilities, for opportunities, for solutions. And then we want to create things, to co-create, to find the best solution for the customer, for the company. And this is really what will increase in the times we are now in, because it will be much more important to work together in a company instead of working against another person. So as usual, I am very interested to know what you think about this. Maybe you've already heard of this model. Maybe you also know other models that evolved from the transaction analysis. I'm always very interested to get in touch with you, to hear more about you, your challenges at work, what is really important for you, and what I can do for you to make your day in the company easier. You can always book your free strategic call, and I'll be very happy to support you with some advice or some questions also, because I know that when I am asked some things, that this also opens my mind to get new ideas. So just let me know your opinion. You can also write it in the comments or on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, where this stream is posted. And yes, I'm preparing some more new streams, and I will be very happy if I know what are topics that you at present are very, very important for you and where you're looking for a solution. And you can be sure, even if you tell me what your problem, your challenge is at present, if you don't want it, I will never mention your name. And at the same time, my experience is that others benefit from those situations and how they could be resolved. That's how I also learned a lot. And for me, it was always good when I realized I'm not the only one being in this situation. There are others being in a similar situation. And then to hear how others overcame those situations, how they found solutions, and to really learn how I can improve my situation in the company and how I can be a better leader so that my employees really love to work with me, not for me, but with me, and how we can create really big things. I'm wishing you a great time. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you and to seeing you again. Have a great time.